kind of a breakout game for you against the Lakers. Feeling a little better about about yourself at this point.
Yeah, I feel good. I mean, had obviously a rough shooting slump, but that's what the game is, and you just got to learn how to bounce back from it. And I'm ready to get out of that and start moving in the right direction.
At this point in your career, like, is it maybe easier for you to work your way through those shooting slumps than it might have been when
I
you
mean,
were
as much as I want to say yes, I mean, it's human nature. So as much as I want to be like, yeah, I'm just trying to get over the first one and the second game, as they build up, maybe you second guess, maybe whatever the case may be. But I mean, I got great people in my ear, from coaches to my teammates to everybody around in the office. So everybody's been just in my ear talking to me, encouraging me, and I got to have that confidence in myself as well.
Are there ways to play yourself into the game during times like that, like hit the boards, defend?
For sure, and I think that was my biggest thing coming out of that is, obviously your shot isn't going to be falling all the time, so how can you impact the game other ways, which is, like you said, rebounding, getting stops, getting deflections, like playing in transition, however it can. Like, you can't just be one-dimensional, and that's what I was, kind of going through.
What's your focus been on defense? Because it seemed like you've been doing a lot of like free safety stuff recently, like hitting blocks, jumping passing lanes.
I mean, when I got Vic behind me, I know I can pretty much do that, be in those passing lanes, try and anticipate a lot of plays, because I know at the end of the day he has my back. So just trying to be in those passing lanes and being disruptive. Coach Brown always challenges me to, kind of get back into my defensive ways where I was my first 2 years, and that's where I'm headed.
How do you ever take it for granted that he's behind you? You're like, I'm doing something I probably shouldn't be.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think the times where he's maybe not in the game, or even, I think the couple of times that he didn't play this year, I might go for a steal, might go for a gamble, and realize I don't have a big fella behind me. So I mean, I try not to take it for granted, but as dominant in the presence that he has, like, it is. I guess it is what it is.
Yeah. What worked for y'all in the fourth quarter offensively? Because it just seemed like every time down the floor y'all were getting something good.
Just execution. I mean, I think we work a lot of it during shoot-around, or executing the right things, getting to the right actions, manipulating the right matchups, and that's exactly what we did. In order to win in this league, you got to be able to win close games and win tight games and stuff like that. So especially on the road. So I think we were able to, take step by step and just learn and grow. And having CP here kind of slow everything down and just learning has been a great thing for us.
The dunk on Anthony Davis, what were you seeing there?
He was switching out pretty much every single time, even like in the first half, and so I was just kind of setting it up to where, like, I was passing a lot, so he kind of felt like I was going to be very passive. And then third quarter, I think he had just blocked my shot. I was like, okay, I think I got something for him. And so I went to the hole aggressive, because the last time I went to the hole, he blocked it. So I was like, yeah, I got to go aggressive, and ended up getting a dunk. So I needed that bad.
Talk about human nature. How does that feel?
Yeah, I needed that. That's just how I need to go to the basket, though. I got to go aggressive. If they're not going to call a foul or whatever, I got to make them call a foul. So that's how I got to drive.
Trey was talking about they were really focusing on getting you going early, putting you in your spots early. Is that just one of the benefits of playing around a guy like CP and then a guy like Trey coming off the bench?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're trying to find me every time, whether we're in transition, like you said, whether it was sets. I just got to stay aggressive, and I'm not saying be aggressive just looking for my shot, but if I'm getting downhill, I can see HB for a three. I got Vic on the lob. I'm just opening up everything for everybody else. So just got to stay aggressive. That's the biggest thing.
Speaking of Barnes, it was a lot of the fourth
quarter.
There were a lot of mismatches. Y'all kept going right at it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's manipulating those mismatches, and that's how you win. That's how you win games. You got to be able to go to the stuff that's working. And if it's HB in the post, it's HB in the post. If it's Vic on the isolation, it's Vic on whatever it is. We just got to be able to maximize that. And if they're able to stop that, then we go to the next action. But they weren't able to stop HB.
Cool.
All good?
We're good, cool.
Real quick, tonight against the Grizzlies, what are you guys doing, or what have you guys talked about in preparation for such a high-powered offense, one of the best in the league?
Yeah, they try and get down in transition. I think they're number one in transition. So we got to stop them in transition. We got to get back. We got to talk, communicate, and make them work in the half court. I think we do that, we'll have a great chance to win.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.